Hi, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeffrey Rappaport.
I'm Matthew Givens.
In the news, voices.
Black people.
Get it. They are a new UK black metal project featuring Acrecock,
Oh, okay, yeah.
not to be confused with My Cock, which is right next to you. Members features Acrecock, My Dying Bride drummer David Gray,
Oh, nice.
alongside Acrecock members. I hope I'm saying it's pronounced right. Is it Acrecock or
I
is
think
it
so.
Acrecock?
I think it's Acrecock, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or Acrecoke? Or Acrecoke?
Acrecock.
What was I calling it originally? Acrecoke? Now I don't remember what I even
I
said.
think Acrecock.
Acrecock.
Acrecocky
Aftercock?
and Fitch.
Acrecock and Fitch. They don't let black people in their ads.
No, they do not.
No.
So, see, it all ties together.
You're right.
And I'm the racist.
Right. So, alongside members Peter Benjamin and Sam Loynes, and Sam Loynes is also of Diminished Filth.
That's a cool name. I like that.
They've inked a deal with Candlelight Records. What do they inked a deal? Like they're going to take out like a quill pen, and they're going to and they're going to what is it? A watermark. They're going to burn the.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
The quill.
Anyways, the band's forthcoming debut album, Voices from the Human Forest, create a fugue of imaginary rain. Is it fugue?
Right.
That is a
What
fugue.
does it mean? Is it chocolate rain? Or?
That fugue?
Yeah.
It's not fooky.
No.
I don't like this show because this show
Foogie
makes
hat.
me like spell and pronounce
Yeah,
things.
it's not good.
It's too much work for me, especially when I've had
Beers.
I don't know a lot of beers.
Wait, are they covering Fugue hat? Is that?
No.
No.
Anyways, the mission of this band is to create a deep brand of cold and confronting music, part hypnotic, yet often disturbing,
Okay.
focusing from an avant-garde take upon black metal, whilst always striving to explore a wide musical spectrum.
I figure they explore a spectrum to a wide one.
So what I wrote about this was, because I watched this video and heard a couple songs by them, I said, if you dropped acid to this, you would probably commit suicide.
Okay. Is that crazy?
Yes, it was some wild shit, but it works. Okay?
I can't make up my mind whether I like the name or not. It's kind of...
Voices?
Yeah. For what you're describing, it sounds accurate, but like it also kind of sounds like it could be an 80s new wave band.
It's confusing. It's confusing to a buyer. If back in the day, we had talked about this many times. If you were in a record store, you would look for something that looked cool.
Yeah.
And if you were looking, you would see metal, and if it was called Voices, you would go. Psh.
Yeah, it's like new wave or something.
But what the selling point was that I saw, one of the videos, lesbians.
Sold, I'm buying it tomorrow. That's how it is.
There was like hot lesbians, and there was like a lot of strobe lights.
Lesbians and strobe lights.
And crazy black metal with like trippy black metal. I dug it. I mean, I always liked Acrecock. I remember when they first came out, and they were like suits. You remember that? They used to perform in like 3-piece suits.
Really? Interesting.
They were like this black
With
metal.
cummerbunds?
I'm assuming they did. And all their photos had suits on. I never actually saw Acrecock concert. Acrecock and Acrecock and Acrecocky.
Acrecocky and
Bukkake. So I never actually saw one of their concerts, but I remember their early press photos. They always had suits on, so I'm assuming they probably performed in those suits. And I remember thinking to myself, there's all these guys, black metal guys, come out. They're all wearing corpse paint, and here's Acrecock, and they're wearing 3-piece suits. These guys got something going on.
Yeah.
But we talked about them a couple weeks ago, and I like them. Acrecock, and this was like, it's kind of like Acrecock on crack. This band is, and Acrecock is already kind of like off the rails. So this
Crazy
is
Train.
Yeah. So Voices promises an extraordinary ride using the album's 55 minutes of playing time as a vessel by which our negative journey into the human forest can be witnessed. Expect moments of intense brutality, frenzied 360 beat per minute blast beats, conjoined with crippling caveman guitars juxtaposed with subliminal dissonance. Vocals that articulate the insanity of despair, contrasted with ethereal glimpses of melancholic beauty through bold and later... Oh my God. I can't drink and write these at the same... read this at the same time. Destructive yet fragile, voices resonate a new direction, an individual take upon the constrained arena of extreme metal. That's all I'm reading on it because I'm starting to get a headache.
Wow.
So what's your take on this?
That's a lot of words. I don't know.
Were you impressed I was able to read all those complicated words without... Was I slurring?
No, not at all.
It's pretty impressive.
Not to my perception. I mean, you might watch this later and
yeah.
find out where.
A lot of times I listen to clips of myself and I'm like, what did I say? Did you ever notice that sometimes?
Yeah, like, what?
Oh, you have noticed I've said some things that didn't make any sense? You knew what I was saying.
Not at the time, but then later. Yeah.
You speak Jeff, but then later on you listen to it and you're like, he didn't even speak English right then.
What?
It sounds like that sometimes.
Sometimes that's how it comes out.
I'm a terrible public speaker.
It is what it is. You're a show host now.
All right.
It sounds interesting. It sounds like something I would check out.
I enjoyed it.
But, too many words, guys. Cut down on the words.
Right. Let's drop acid and kill ourselves
Let your
while watching
music
it.
do the talking.
And that's pretty much what we have on voices.
Voices.
I hear a voice saying this is the end of the clip.
I hear a voice saying, pudding.
Pudding? End of the clip?
Pudding.
Still hear it.